Protests at the Davie Market in South Trinidad on Tuesday as angry dry goods and clothing vendors protested the demonstration of their stalls by NEMDEFCO.
What they told me in my letter, that I have a table, I want to get a copy, is that I am occupying that space illegally. And my stall was constructed illegally. Now I've been vending there for the past 10 years. And I have been paying a rent of $100 a month. So I find it very unfair that if I pay a rent for something and then they tell me, well, I did illegally, and they give me a letter stating that I did illegal, I need to remove it in 7 days' time.
His stall was eventually demolished. Devika Chango complains that her father's stall suffered a similar fate.
My structure, the only structure that is standing right now, but today my father's structure has been pushed down without any notification, without any instruction from management. So I think I think they are just trying to vandalize, and it's a politics thing, I must say. It is a politics thing.
Soon MP for the area, Dr. Rudal Munilal, the country's new housing minister, was on the scene. He says he has sought the intervention of Food Production Minister Vasan Bharat.
We cannot talk about food production and food security if we ill-treat the farming community, the vendors, who work hard from early in the morning to late in the night to bring produce at very reasonable price to wholesale and later retail and so on. So this is a very progressive move. I'm hoping that at the end of this day, we will reach a solution with this problem.
Munilal had some choice words for the management of NEMDEFCO.
They have really acted in a reckless manner. The members of parliament, the Minister of Agriculture has been involved in this matter. And they would have gone on the day that he's coming today and break down a vending booth on the very day that the Minister of Food Production is visiting this market. That is reckless. And that, I think, is malicious.
But NEMDEFCO's acting CEO, Albert Johnson, says the stalls which were demolished were shacks built by the vendors without authorization. He says they were untidy and unsanitary. The aim, he says, was to clean up the facility.
We have asking for a temporary arrangement with vendors. And incidentally, those vendors are not food vendors. These vendors are using the structures as warehouses.